Jeff!
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Fries. I definitely got to eat one of these. These things are good.
Who doesn't like
Those are some good fries.
Yeah, we do some good fries.
All right, so Jeff, it's my last guess. Oh, and another beer.
Thank
This
you.
beer's good.
This beer's good.
Yeah, we did beauty.
Molly approved the beer.
Foolproof grotto.
Look at that. Nice glass, too.
Yeah, I thought I'd break out the nice glassware for you.
Thank you, Jeff. So Jeff is with the Federal Tap House and Kitchen up on Federal Hill. So this is our second kind of guest from the Hill today, because we had Harry's on earlier.
Okay.
And the Tap House is part of Atwell's group.
Yes, sir.
And we call it Atwell's group. So Frank DiBiase's group,
Yeah.
been in hospitality a long time. And you guys have 2 restaurants on the Hill.
Yep, Providence Oyster Bar and the Federal Tap House. And we have the Fire in North Providence, and of course the Spring House Hotel.
The Spring House Hotel on Block Island. So you know that's part of a good part of the group there.
Yeah, definitely.
So before we get into the overall the restaurant and everything, obviously today we're talking about the art of burgers, and you've got some real works of art here.
Yeah, so we brought our
I'm gonna give you this fry.
our house burger. It's the New England grass-fed burger. It's a New England grass-fed 10-ounce maple peppered bacon, arugula watercress, and basil pesto.
Basil pesto on it?
Yes, sir. It's on a brioche bun.
Really? That's my kind of burger. Bacon,
Yeah.
bacon and basil.
Yeah, it's really good. Watercress, arugula, basil pesto. And then this is the Ma the Meatloaf burger. So every week we do a burger of the week. It changes. The chef creates whatever he comes up with. And this week is Ma the Meatloaf. So it's our
Ah, the
house-made.
meatloaf. Tony, can you see that? Look at that.
It's the grass-fed burger, house-made meatloaf, which is grass-fed beef and Italian sausage that comes from Van Down the Hill.
Italian sausage on there?
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
God, I can see it right here.
It's bacon wrapped with the maple peppered bacon, some fried onion strings, lettuce, tomato, and beef gravy. So
Oh my
with French fries, you
God.
can salad if you'd like.
So, this is definitely fits the art of the burger, for no question about that. I can't believe the Italian sausage on that one. So how many burgers are on the menu overall?
We have a few different burgers. We have a bean burger, a turkey burger, we have the grass-fed burger, and then we have our burger of the week. We also have a build-your-own burger, so you can do anything you'd like. You can add anything you'd like on it. It's pretty good. So
So I was just asking about that because that, to me, is what I love. I'd love to be able to go in, build my own burger. I'm a huge cheese fan, gorgonzolas, blue cheese, the bacon, all that, so that's what I'd love to do. Because I did that probably 3 or 4 weeks ago that I did that in your place.
Yeah.
Again, I sat at the bar. I'm always a bar fan, sorry. I'm doing that.
No,
And you brought me a beer, so let's talk about this beer.
yeah, so it's Grotto from Foolproof. It's one of their newer beers. It's an IPA, 6.5%. It's piney, a little
Piney.
bit spicy. Yeah.
Now, Foolproof is local,
Yep, they're out of Pawtucket.
out of Pawtucket.
Yeah, support the local breweries.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's actually, I like that.
Yeah, it's really good. Nice, perfect for
That's
summer,
really-
easy
Look
drinking.
at, we even got Pawtucket promoted on the glass
Yeah,
in
see
there. That's
that?
very nice. So let's talk about a little bit about why. I mean, granted, you're a tap house and a kitchen and everything like
Mhm.
that, but you've got a very pretty diverse menu still.
Yeah.
And what's up there? And you obviously have a lot of beers to cover being the tap house.
Mhm.
But let's talk about the burgers on the menu. Was there a rationale behind the chefs why he wanted to do the burgers, or was it he just felt that it fit the theme? Or
So a burger is something that everyone enjoys, brings people together. It's interchangeable. You can add different types of items to it. You know, like we said, we have the build your own. You can do anything you'd like to it. You know,
Right.
if somebody's vegetarian, they want to go with the bean burger. Somebody wants the turkey burger. Somebody wants to go with the beef burger. It caters to everyone, and we do a good job with it. So we sell a lot of them.
you do a great job with it.
Yeah,
You do a
thank
great
you.
job. So from the tap house perspective, you guys are obviously pairing a lot of beers with these burgers.
Mm-hmm.
So how many do you have?
Beers?
Yeah.
We have 24 different beers on draft. They change
Oh, that's
daily. And then we have over 60 bottled and canned beers that are constantly changing with the seasons. And as the the breweries come out with new beers, we try and stay in touch with the local breweries and try and get everything that they're making that's new, and just try and be on top of it.
So 60 and 24, so you're over 80 beers that you
Mhm.
got right there alone.
Yeah.
So the ones that are changing daily, how is that? It's
So sometimes beers sell faster than others.
Okay.
So like I'll buy a different. I buy a wide variety to cover all aspects to cater to everyone. And sometimes the beer will kick and we'll change it. So they change daily, the draft beers.
so what would we say if we had to put out there? Let's create this is news for us
Mhm.
right now. What would we say are the 2 newest beers that are going on, so we can push everybody out for the 2 newest beers that are
Two
going
newest beers. I just got Heavy Seas Tropicana in. That's been selling.
on? Heavy Seas Tropicana.
Heavy Seas Tropicana.
Okay.
It's a IPA, has some citrusy notes to it.
Because when you say Tropicana, I think Tropicana orange juice, and naturally I'm going to think citrus.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
That sells well. Grace Ale, we got the Captain's Daughter. Try and buy that whenever they'll have it in stock.
Grace Ale, Captain's Daughter.
Yep.
Okay. Getting all this, you beer people out there?
These guys know.
Because they're all see, they're yelling behind me. Yeah, see, I'm not talking about wine, so I'm having to repeat it so I make sure I've got it right.
Yeah.
Now, from wine perspective, you've got the Oyster Bar right next door.
Absolutely.
Which is your sister restaurant.
Mhm.
So you got a phenomenal wine list over there.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that I know that when I came in and I made my own burger, I had a glass of wine.
Mhm.
So you've got some wines.
Yes, sir, we do have wine. We don't go too crazy with the wine, but we do have a little of something for everyone. We are able to get something for you. You know, since we are in the same company with the Oyster Bar, we do take from them if we do need something for our guests.
Oh, so you can share the wine list.
It's all about businesses taking care of people, so.
That's not a bad thing at all. So the space has been in the group with the Atwell's group before because it was a different restaurant concept that you had before.
Providence Prime.
Providence Prime that was in there. What made them want to change the concept?
Just going in a different direction, a little bit more casual, bringing something to the hill that necessarily wasn't there yet with casual, comfortable environment, serving comfort food.
Not something as upscale and all that that's up there.
We still provide an upscale, fine dining service, I like to think,
Nice.
but in a casual environment with comfort food.
So how would you say, since the change, that it's been perceived? Because it is a different style food, and
Yes.
this is what I was talking about even with Harry's being up there, is that it's not your traditional, and Federal Hill is still primarily Italian, so it's not your traditional Italian food up there. How
No.
was it well received when you made the transition?
In the beginning, it took a little while, but business
that's
has been great. The regulars in the neighborhood really, they treat us well, and we do a good business.
I mean, it seems like it's built up.
Yeah, absolutely. Business has been, I've never seen it better. I've been there 2 years. The Taphouse has been up and running a little over 2.5 years now. I've been there 2 years, and we do a really great business. You gotta come check us out
And
if you haven't.
is it lunch and dinner?
So we serve lunch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We
Right.
serve brunch Saturday and Sunday.
You serve brunch Saturday
Yes, sir,
and Sunday?
10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We do a bottomless mimosa and Bloody Mary brunch.
Cool. Bottomless Bloody Marys, I'm all set.
Yes.
So let's talk about for that for a second, because I think if I'm keeping my timing straight with my wife, I'll be in trouble if I'm not. Mother's Day is next Sunday.
Yes, sir.
So another great spot to talk about, because I am going to talk about next week brunch spots. So you guys have brunch,
Mhm.
and it's every Saturday and Sunday?
Every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 3.
So is the brunch menu drastically different from the rest of it?
It is. We do have a few items from our dinner menu, steak bomb, the burger is on there, a few other things that we offer. We do a steak and frites. Steak and frites is my favorite. I get it with sunny side up eggs.
So
truffle
describe that
fries.
steak and frites, because that's like interesting.
So it's steak.
Going from a burger concept here.
Yeah. So it's a grilled steak served with truffle fries. You can get your 2 eggs served however you'd like.
Okay.
I usually do sunny side up and medium rare.
And how is the bottomless Bloody Marys? Because I'm like already waiting for Saturday at this point.
So bottomless Bloody Marys, we make our Bloody Mary mix in house.
Yep.
You can get it spicier if you'd like, however you like it. And yeah, as long as you order your meal, you're
So you can get more than, I want to make sure I'm understanding this concept. So I order my first Bloody Mary, and 5 minutes later I'm ready for my second, I'm okay.
Yeah, we'll make sure that it's done responsibly for
Oh,
you.
yeah,
You know?
okay.
But yeah,
I got Uber, don't worry. Everybody says that I haven't done it on my show. Are you okay? Yep, I got Uber, no worries. All right, so that's important. I'm glad that we got that, so that's good for me. Now, in coming up, I mean, you guys from a menu concept and perspective with the burgers,
Mhm.
is there a chef that is particularly concepting the menus, working with you guys, changing this up on a regular basis?
Yes, so we have our chef Josh Merrill, and CJ Carenti is the company chef. He
Oh yeah, I
handles-
spoke to CJ, so we haven't I spoke.
Yeah, CJ's been with the company over 20 years, and he kind of designs the menus and works with the chefs to each restaurant to get everything nailed down.
So from the concept and going back to the art,
Mhm.
this of adding the sausage on there, this of adding the basil, or the pesto, I have to say I have not seen a burger with pesto yet, so I'm very happy to see that. So from this perspective, does he go out and do a tasting afterwards, kind of do with the staff, get everybody's opinions, or how?
Oh yes, absolutely. Whenever we come up with our new items, sit down with the staff, go over it, the staff gives the feedback, bounce off each other ideas.
Awesome. All right, so now, from this perspective, is there anything coming up, anything exciting that we need to know about going into the summer season?
So we have a whole bunch of different things going on throughout the week. On Monday we do 50-cent wings and $2 Yingling drafts. Tuesday is tacos and tequila night. So we do $6 margaritas and $3 tacos, or 2 for $5. So we do steak, fish.
Nice.
Thursday is bingo. So we do rock and roll bingo, and you can get a burger with a beer. combo.
During the Rock and Roll Bingo?
Yeah, it's from
Really?
8 to 10. Rock and Roll Bingo is pretty packed, so if you decide to come out, make a reservation for it. Just like brunch, I would recommend reservations because we do get pretty busy. Yeah.
That's good to know. So brunch is important because if people are going out, make that reservation. And
Sure
if
you
they're coming
make
for
your-
Mother's Day,
I
they
was just
definitely
gonna
want to
say,
make
make sure you make your Mother's Day
make your Mother's Day
reservations.
reservation. Is the menu changing for the summer? Does the chef make some major changes?
We'll have some changes coming for the summer. Nothing as of yet, but there are things in the works for it.
So I want to go back to 1 second before we kind of close out a little bit, but to highlight the beer thing, because I am enjoying this beer and going with burgers. To be fair, there are a lot of beers that go with burgers. So from the perspective of changing it daily, is it literally if I come in today, I'll find one beer tomorrow that was different from today?
Absolutely. Every day when I come in, one of the first things that we do as a manager is just check the drafts, check the draft list, make sure everything's matched up, make sure everything's on the draft list because, I mean, I might change depending on the night, 3, 4, 5
So literally from a
beers.
news perspective, we could say that every day you can come in and try a different beer
Absolutely.
at the Federal Tap.
Absolutely.
So that's, to me, is amazing. So you could go there every day of the week and know that you're going to have a different beer. And I'm sure there's people that are up there in the hell doing that.
Yeah.
So you could try that.
Oh, yeah.
So from your perspective, and I don't want to get CJ upset or anything like that, but from your perspective of being there, what would you say are probably the top 2 dishes that you would recommend, or top 2 dishes that you like?
Top 2 dishes that we serve, the braised short rib is delicious. Braised short rib. I like the steak and frites. Our tacos are phenomenal. We do grilled cheeses. Top 2 you asked me for. I could go on. Everything's great.
Everything's great.
Yeah, everything's great. It's really like I'm the type of person where if I find something new and I enjoy it, that's what I'm eating for the next few days. I'll have it in a row.
I'm the same way.
So
I've become a creature of habit in that
yeah,
regard.
absolutely. We do an happy hour every day from 3 to 6:30.
Okay.
It's basically like half-priced appetizers, $1 raw bar, Little Necks oysters, $1.50 shrimp cocktail,
So
cherry stones.
And I know that was my last question, but I got one more. So from the perspective of, and I asked this of a couple of the other guys, do you find in looking at these, and those are things that I think people would commonly come for, that if you're a fan of oysters, whatever, you're going to come for that. When you're a fan of burgers, do you find that people are experimenting more?
Yes. Our menu covers a wide variety of interests. You know, it takes care of everyone. So I might come in with you, and you're more of a seafood person. I'm more of a steak person, and I might say, oh wow, you know, I might try some of your shrimp cocktail, and vice versa. So it's good. I feel like it's a great place to bring people together, and we have something for everyone. People can just come together and
Excellent.
enjoy themselves.
Well, you definitely fit the art of the burger, and I appreciate you coming in today. So thank you for making the time.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you very
My
much.
pleasure.